Live on YouTube. Wow. I'll just sit in here for 5 minutes because we know who's going to pop in here. 10. I give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? I thought somebody would come see me. I mean, this is my first live stream in how many years? Years, huh? There we go. Who gave me that up there, that cross, everybody? Softail. Softail gave me that. What did Softail give you guys? See, she didn't like a lot of people out there. A lot of people act like Softail was her friend. Softail was my friend. She was a good friend. Over to the point where she offered me property and everything, go a place to go live on and everything. But at that time, I was new to being a snowbird or nomadic, and I didn't. I just kept her as my friend. But that poor lady was in an abusive relationship with her husband, and then for a while she wasn't. She had a tough life, man. But I love Softail. She's my friend, man. Even if I take that off the wall, it even says on the back of that thing how good of friends we were. She wrote it on there. So that thing has traveled with me from Rapid Side to New Mexico, and now it's hanging on the wall here. So I know who's out there. I know who you are. I know who's watching. I gave you 10 seconds. It gave a minute and a half. My bad. I made a mistake. So I didn't know I could live stream. I did a live stream elsewhere. And I said, well, since someone, don't you need like 1,000 subscribers? I don't even know exactly how many people I have on here. Actually, to tell you the fucking truth. But I hope everybody out there on both sides of the fucking spectrum, whether you're good or bad or evil, or good or special or a lie detector and think everybody's lying, I hope you all have a good day. Even if you hate my guts. You know, I don't expect anybody to change to being who they are, because you can be who you want to be in life. But it just sucks that it took me so long to realize that, you can't change people. You can't make people believe you. You can't do any of that. So, I'm just trying to be positive. I don't do many live streams on here no more. I don't. Hey, what's up? How you all doing? Amanda Thomas, I think. How y'all doing? I'm near Bombay Beach. Actually, if I brought you on my patio right now, we could see Bombay. You can see the Salton Sea from my house. You can see Bombay Beach. Probably not on live stream from this though, because I'm up on the chalk and mountain foothills, and my back patio got a view of everything. It's kind of nice. But at 10, and I get this. I don't know where you all live. I'm in Southern California. Dude, this is like the first live stream, max I've done, and is this Peeps? No, it's not. Maximilian wouldn't be Peeps. I know somebody goes by the name Peeps, and she used to really be a good friend of mine, and then she listened to the hype and didn't like me no more. So, but it's 100. When I went out of my house at about 10:25 this morning, it was 115 degrees outside already. It's gonna be a hot day in the desert today. I bet you we hit 120 something. So, oh, you know what I like? I made this, guys. I got people in here right now, I'll show you. My fridge. I'm actually in my kitchen right now. You guys into medicated products like butter? So I make this. This is medicated. Where's it at? This is medicated butter, and I take a. You can supposed to take a teaspoon, but I'm a heavy dosage guy, so I take a tablespoon. I make it myself. I make it with a thing called the Levo, Levo. What did he ask? Let me look. What did he ask, Amanda? Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm blind. I just have bifocals. Am I gay? He can ask that. No, I ain't gay. It's okay. You can ask who. But I do get a lot of gay friends. I know a lot of people that are trans, and a lot of people that are, that way. And if you want to be that way, that's fine. But no, I'm not gay. I got blue hair because I have terminal cancer, and I grew up. I'm Gen X, so I was born in the '60s, and I don't want it. I want it half pink and half blue, but I haven't come to do that yet. I'm not saying I will or I won't, but yeah, I have stage 4 male breast cancer. It's metastasized to my lungs, and this is what I had for breakfast at 12 o'clock. So I woke up very late today. I'm glad you all hopped in here. That's kind of cool. I really didn't think I'd have anybody on my live stream. I really thought I used to do live streams where I had almost 4,000 subscribers at one time, and before that, I had a lot of hate because I lived in Slab City. I don't know if you guys know what Slab City is. You can go look it up. I lived there for a long time. I had a lot of hate where I was just where they were doxing addresses and calling the cops on me and just making my life miserable, man. No, you don't have to be sorry. This is how people after I closed that channel down, which I missed, I was making on a live stream. If I did live streams every day, I could probably, because I was monetized, make $100 to $200 a month. Then I stopped doing live streams through the tax, and about every 3 months, maybe 4 months, I'd get $100. But I closed that channel down. I basically do TikTok, and you guys ever heard of What's Up app? That's for type people and friends, But I do TikTok, and it's okay. I do okay on there. I don't mind. It's something. I tell my story about how I deal with my cancer on there and what I go through. And it's not like you see a lot of streams where people are. Mine is different. I mean, I go by what my doctors say. And I do everything. I'm on a medicine called Ibrance. It's IBRANCE, and I'm on 100 milligrams of that. And what it is a targeted chemo medicine. So, and it can't. And then I want to throw something up. Don't worry about it. I don't mind the gifts and stuff. I was never really into monetization. Now I got monetized. I was never really. Well, that's not true. When I first started doing slabs on my slab live streams out from Slab City, my channel started growing because everybody liked that experience out there in the off-grid community, and people used to say, "Hey, I want to send you money. I want to send you this. Why don't you, accept donations?" And for a long time, I didn't. Then one time, one of my subscribers came out and visited me in Slab City. He says, "I want to buy you a solar system for your motorhome." I said, "Nah, man, I can't do that. No, that's weird. What do you want? You must want something." And nobody wanted anything. They just wanted to live my experience of what I was doing out there through my eyes on my live streams, and that's what it was. And he bought me the solar system. Now my solar system, I got a trailer now, a 2022 trailer. As I moved up, and it has 1,200 watts of solar. It's a nice little rig, but when I found out that I had terminal cancer, I couldn't live in slabs somewhere because it's off-grid. You have to be able to get your own water. You got to be able to, take care of your compost toilets. And you got to there was so much stuff going on, and I really, really thought I only had like a couple years left because, terminal cancer, you think, well, man, I'm going to die soon. That's what I thought. I didn't know. So I was worried. I put that out there in the beginning, and people held me to that. Well, you're not dead, and your whole body isn't filled with cancer, but that's why I don't do live streams on here, because everybody holds you to your words. So if I use the wrong word because I'm dyslexic, sometimes I'll say a different word than what I'm supposed to, and then you said this, you're a bad person. So, but what happened was, so then I was over there, and now I'm at a resort. I know you're all, damn, let's be, what, actually a movie crew came out here and did a documentary on me, moving from Slab City to they call it Babylon, the city. And it wasn't really about me, it's about somebody else. And it'll be out in like 3 or 4 months, but they're big. It's like a big channel, it's like it's like, you watch Channel 7 News and Channel 11 News on your news, it's like it's a state. I can't say who, so I can't say who right now, because, you sign a piece of paper, you're not allowed to say much. You got to talk about it, but I can't say who. And that's going to be cool. Now, because I had cancer, so it'd be cool to, it's not TikTok, it's not YouTube, it's not What's Up app. I'll be remembered by people. They won't really remember who I am, but the fact that I have breast cancer is kind of rare. That's another reason I shut my YouTube channel down. Not one of them. That was one of them, because then my mental mindset was fucked up at that time. But there was a person out there that used to wish me they wanted me to die a terrible death from cancer, and I could never. When I first heard that, I never knew that there were people out there like that that would be so vicious. I mean, grown adults about my age. I know the person personally, my age, that would actually say that to somebody. But and I couldn't understand it. I said, well, I got to prove to you guys. I got to prove. And that's why I know. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. Who cares? I don't care if you believe me or not. It don't matter, you know? I mean, I put fuck, it's hard to see. I put fuck cancer on my arm, you know? A slabber painted that shit on there. Try that one time. I guess you can add questions for you guys on there. So, Amanda, where are you from? Are you in a cool state? Are you in California? Or, I do get property in Tres Piedras, New Mexico. But since I got cancer and since the metastasis, Dallas, Texas, right on. I got a friend, actually, his name is Joyce. What's he go by? He does YouTube also, I believe. And he's moving there. He's moving. Actually, I think he might be there now. He moved there from California to there. Somewhere. I don't know exactly where in Texas. So. But, yeah. He used to be a big supporter. He'd buy things for slabbers and bring them out. And got to know a lot of people and became a good friend. So, I don't know. I just know it's hot as fuck outside. I guess I could walk out there and kind of show you guys. I can't really. I can show you the temperature of the fucking thing, though. You guys want to see? Let's see how hot it is right now. I don't know if I want to turn you around. My house is dirty. It's not that dirty, though. I got a maid coming. I get fatigue. It's really hard to keep my house clean. I'll just walk you guys out this way. And I'll show you. Hopefully, we don't lose the stream. I don't know why this is happening. Because, you know, this right here, this is what I run everything off of. This is Starlink. That's the modem right there. So, why is Facebook slow sometimes? Why I don't understand what's going on. Hey, cheese dog. Hey, buddy. Love you. Let's see outside. There's my off-grid battery. I got it in my house. It goes in my trailer. Oh, it's 116 right now. Hold on, everybody. Let's see. Oof. I gotta close my door. I'm insane right now. So we got 116 right now. It's gonna go over 120 today for sure. All right, let's show you my house. Let's show you the outside. Oh, wrong. That was the right way. So I live above Bombay Beach in the foothills. If you're driving on the 111 freeway, you get around Bombay Beach. You look to the left, you'll see where I live. You see at nighttime. Well, you can't see it right now, but yeah, that's my house. Bombay Beach is out there in the distance. You can't see it. All right, let me turn this around. I'm gonna go back in the house. So here, you know, I live in a resort. I guess there's about 500 people that originally live here. But they don't live year round. A lot of them are Canadians too, and they're not. A lot of them aren't coming back. I don't think because there's problems, you know, with the border. Their cost of fucking living here is insane. The money that they have to pay to live here, I mean, you know, the cost is different from Canada to here. So, all right, well, I want to do a quick live stream. I guess it came out okay. I'm not complaining. We'll throw this out there to a certain individual, though, real quick. I usually don't like to, since I don't do, can you please pay somebody that $100 you owe me? So, some guys owed me money for batteries for like a few years. I'm not complaining about it. I might go live tomorrow, Amanda. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if I like going live on my other platforms. But, yeah, maybe I do an hour or something. That'd be cool. I'm gonna turn this off too, anyways, right now. But please pay that money to the people, dude. The Care Club is they got a non-profit. I don't know, but it's in Slap City and they feed a lot of people. And I just want the money to go somewhere good. So maybe he will, maybe he won't. And I know actually he won't. Because that's just how people are, and you learn the hard way. I learned the hard way. All right, peace, everybody. You take it easy. Thank you, Amanda, for stopping by. Thank you for the guy asked if I was gay, stopping by. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not. It's okay if they ask questions like that. That's not offensive to me. But I mean, there was a guy on the bar the other day. He was just like me, Gen X, and he says, "Hey, you fucking millennials." I said, "Dude, I'm 60 years old. Millennial? Fuck you." My hair's blue because I got cancer, and one day it's gonna be hair. It's just what it is, you know. I can represent. I'm 60. I can do whatever the fuck I want. All right, everybody. Peace. Love you all. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sure this is going to be posted elsewhere because that's what people do, but that's okay because, you know, one thing I learned, I didn't learn back then, is when trolls were around and they, you know, they take your videos, they turn it around, whatever they do, you know. They used to do that shit and used to piss me off. They don't no more. And what I didn't realize is that when they do that, I may lose one or two people, but I also gain people. So it's okay. I learned the hard way. All right, thanks, man, for stopping by. See you probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll do. I do better right here, right now. I'm surprised 5 people, all 5 of you people, came in. Even the guy asked if I was gay. Come back tomorrow. We'll talk again, and I'll tell you what I am. I'm asexual. Figure that out. All right, bye. I am these days. I'm 60. You gotta be. Okay. Bye. I better go look that up. Make sure I use the right word.